outside of his shooting. Could you talk about what you've seen out of him and how you think he's going to help you guys?
I just think his demeanor says everything. You know, when we playing, he's not the most talkative, but he's moving around. You know, he knows how to play. He's in the right spots. You know, it's like once the coaches say something, even though he hasn't been here, he picks it up. You know, he understands how things should be. But he just plays. You know, regardless if his team is losing, his team is winning. You know, he might come up big and hit a shot, and then he might get his hand on the pass. You know, he just plays the game. You know, I think what he does is really complementary to our style of play and what our personnel is.
He's a guy who, you know, went to Liberty, wasn't highly recruited, then had to play in the D-League for, yeah. I mean, I feel like he's got a background that you can kind of relate to, that kind of fits in, you know, from that standpoint.
Yeah, I think, you know, that it makes you humble, you know, and I think it shows in, you know, him, when you watch him playing, it shows. You know, he's had to really work himself to get to this point. And it's kind of a, you know, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and I'm going to work and I'm going to do what I need to do type of thing. And you need more guys like that, you know, and he's also a guy that's, you know, I think he's had a season where he averaged 12 points, I think, in Dallas. You know, that's not easy to do. You know, that's like a real contribution to a team. So, you know, hopefully we can get that from him.
He kind of reminds me a little bit of, I mean, not the same player, but the effect he can have to you. And like, even going back to Eric Maynor or Mo Williams, just a guy who, you know,
Mo Williams type.
Yeah, and when I think about his impact, like, that's what I think of, you know.
I agree. You know, especially Mo's ability to be a ball handler, primary ball handler, and I can go off the ball. But the shot making, you know, he just makes shots. And I think that's the biggest thing. Some guys are just shooters, and, you know, that might mean they need space or they need their feet set or anything like that, but he's just a shot maker. He might be off balance. A guy might be in his space. He might have a mishandle, but, you know, it doesn't affect whether the shot is going to go in or not, you know, and that's just a shot maker. And I think, like, CJ is a shot maker, I'm a shot maker, and I think he has that, so it'll be really good for our team.